Oh, Christmas tree.
Oh, Christmas tree, how
You stand
lovely
outside
are
O'Neill looking at me. Your branch is
All the
green.
time.
The branches suck.
and kinda brown.
They're not working.
I can't wait till you fall down on the ground. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. You're older than Father Leahy.
Roll the intro, Timmy.
That was fantastic.
Welcome to Dean's List. I'm your host, Dean Kataboski, and we are about to talk to some really interesting people.
That's fantastic.
Get ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? All right, let's go.
Okay, welcome back. Jackson Castelli.
Hello.
The Christmas tree dead ass looks like real old and dying.
Christmas tree.
Oh, Christmas tree.
No, I was that person the other day on the quad that stops and takes a picture of the Christmas tree with no shame. I was proud of it. Sent it to the fam group chat.
Oh, did you? Did you?
Oh my god.
What'd your mom say to that?
She didn't respond. No, I'm kidding.
No, sounds about
I'm
right. I remember last year they brought a Santa Claus in.
Yeah.
This was like right before we left for a break. They brought Santa Claus in. I got a selfie with Santa Claus.
Dude.
He actually told me to go get the fuck away from him because I was like trying to get all up in his face. I was like, this is not what Santa Claus would do.
You smell like beef and cheese.
I'm not even kidding, by the way. That was not a
You
joke.
sit on a throne of lies.
That wasn't even a joke, bro. He told me to get the fuck away from him.
Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Santa
Santa's
Claus.
coming to
Santa! I know him. Oh.
In the Christmas spirit, winter spirit, we're good at hockey. We're really good at hockey. We're really good at hockey. We're recording this right now. We're number one.
I think we're like 4.
No, we were number one.
Are we?
Yeah, last week.
No, but
Well, last week, and then I saw
no,
it
we were
like 2
4
days ago.
I think we're 4.
Where were we?
Yeah, because we lost.
I forgot to turn the TV on. So
Because we
We did, in
split.
fact,
No, we
lose.
split with Maine.
here, hand me the remote real quick. TV remote on the side, counselor. Actually, never mind. We'll go with that. You've got that one right there. Appreciate.
We're good. No, we're top 5 though.
Oh yeah, no, we're actually really
Like
nasty
Jason Tatum,
with
I'm
each
top 5 with a haircut.
other. with a haircut.
With a haircut. He's not top 5.
Jason Tatum?
No, he definitely is.
No, he's definitely.
I'm
top
a hater.
No, I know you are, bro.
Go
What are you, a
next.
Knicks fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, Knicks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, Julius Randle. You're right. My bad.
I don't like Julius Randle. I don't think anybody in New York likes Julius Randle.
No, it's not a cold take at all.
No,
not a cold
definitely
take
not.
at all.
Definitely not.
But yeah, top 5 in hockey, whatever. The culture around that's crazy.
What, Julius Randle?
No, definitely not Julius Randle. No.
Hockey?
Hockey.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy. I didn't expect such a switch up just by getting good at a sport. I've never witnessed being good at the sport before, so I didn't know what to expect.
There's being good, and then there's being top 5 in the country. When you're top 5 in the country, it's like people are gonna pay attention.
We're back to what we should be.
Yeah,
We're supposed to be there.
yeah.
Like I don't know if you guys grew up watching BC hockey, but like we're supposed to be, top 5 competing for national championships. We're supposed to be like the way I call it is like the SEC equivalent
Yeah.
of hockey. Like that's what we're supposed to be. So it's exciting. It feels like we're back where we need to be,
Yeah.
which is nice.
I did not grow up watching BC hockey, but it is nice. It is. It's a good time,
You ever go to skate club?
I figured it
down
out.
in Greenwich.
I did not go to
You
skate
didn't go to
club.
skate club. You
I
didn't
did
go
not.
to Dorothy Hamill.
No.
Man.
I actually I just didn't skate. I wasn't a hockey. Or
I can't
skater
skate for my
person.
life.
I actually I went out. We had this like pond by us, and I thought it'd be a good idea to go out on like the frozen pond without skates because I didn't know how to skate. And my sister and I, there was one hockey stick, and there's 2 of us, and she had skates. I did not. She flew past me, and grabbed the hockey stick, and I fell on the ice and broke my collarbone. That was the end of my hockey
Really?
career.
You broke your coccyx?
Your
Your coccyx? You know that bone down there?
no.
Your little
That was
coccyx?
collarbone.
No. Collarbone's up here.
Collarbone is definitely up here.
You know when you fall on your ass? I know you know all about that.
Yo!
What, bro? What? No, that's the bone like right above your booty. Right above your booty that people break all the time. And it sucks if you break that thing. It just feels like you got
You
a
can't-
stick up your butt.
You can't sit.
Because you literally can't sit. You broke your sitting bone.
You break it by having a stick up your butt? Damn, bro.
Ooh,
I do that to
God.
Timmy all the time.
You enjoy that. We should have given you a camera, bro.
It's fine. They can
Just like not even a separate one, just constantly going in the
There's-
background of
there's-
ours.
No, there's just a voice in the corner who's reacting and talking about Boston College hockey and
Oh, Christmas tree.
Oh, Christmas tree.
that is such a good Christmas song. That is. But then you
my
look at
God.
that Christmas
Wait.
tree up there, you're like, okay, come on.
Never mind.
They did not
So-
write that song about you.
So what's up with that? Why is everyone hating on this tree? I mean, it wasn't a beautiful Christmas tree, but it's just like a tree.
I don't
It is-
know.
It's a tree, you know.
It's just
a-
they took it out of the woods.
But here's the
I
thing:
mean.
every Christmas tree has its little, its Christmas spirit. You look at Charlie Brown, right? We're gonna go historically, right? Charlie Brown Christmas tree, that's the OG right there.
Rockefeller
That's the-
Center?
Oh man, but there's the levels to
No,
that.
no, Timmy,
That's
no,
that's
no.
like here. Charlie Brown's down here. Wait, but Timmy,
We got-
Timmy O'Sullivan and I.
Yeah.
We sat in 807, the 8-man across from us, and for like an hour and a half last Friday night because we both just didn't want to do anything. And
There was no
we
one
made
else
a-
in that room. It was just you two.
It was
Yeah,
just the two of us.
Sounds about right.
We made a tier list of the best Christmas songs that we just put on for an hour and a half. It was fantastic.
All right, tier 1. Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Rockin' Around, it's a classic.
Rocking around.
Brenda,
Christmas
was it
tree.
Brenda Lee,
The
Brenda
one
Lee
from-
version? The-
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it the one-
You know when it goes. Yeah,
Yeah, the one from Home Alone, right?
Oh my god.
Chuck Berry version's the best.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
what's down there? Santa Baby's a 3.
Santa Baby's at 3. I stand by that. Santa Baby's.
Have
at
you
3.
listened to the Eartha Kitt version?
No.
There are a
That's a
lot.
good one.
No, there
The
are a
fact that
lot.
you have these names on the top of your head is both concerning and impressive at the same time.
I love me some classic Christmas music.
That's
I don't mess with this newer stuff.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
I
For
don't know what
Santa
the kids
Baby.
listen
Yeah, I
to these
don't-
days.
For
old
Santa
with
Baby,
him.
I'm just saying. There's a lot of horny college kids that disagree with you, bro. Santa Baby is up top.
I would really putting Christmas and horny in the same question.
Santa
Baby.
Baby.
We're
What that
losing-
doesn't
we're
that doesn't
losing the
get to
true
you?
meaning
That
of
doesn't get
Christmas.
to you like that?
No.
It's probably for the best. The
Does it
chip,
get to
the
you?
chipmunk.
Do you want to talk about that?
No, no, I'm fine. Thank you. The Chipmunk song's number 2.
See,
I saw Mommy
okay,
kissing Santa Claus
here's
and
the
Santa
thing.
Baby are the same thing.
I'm not gonna lie. The Chipmunk song should not be in the tier 2 list. That was a very heavily Timmy
that was
loved that
It was
one.
Timmy fighting.
Timmy loved that one.
It's kind of good.
I
It's kind of good.
I don't know. Like I would not put
All I
that
want
on
for
It's
my
like
list.
it's like Minions. There's like a certain threshold of chipmunk voice and Minions that you can accept.
wait,
And
wait,
once you
wait,
get
wait,
past
wait.
it, you're like, oh my god, can these Minions shut up?
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
All I want for Christmas, Mo Bamba effect.
Yes, it does. Okay, so all I want for Christmas, you hear those first 2 notes, like the
Dun, dun. Yeah, that's fair.
that's it. You know what's going down. It's the Mo Bamba effect. Mo Bamba, you hear those first like,
Yeah,
yeah, and you immediately everyone's like, ah, like it's the Mo Bamba effect, man. There's certain
What are other songs that have that?
that have the Mo Bamba effect?
Oh, All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey.
that's
That's what we were just saying, bro. This is the one we were talking
Yeah,
about.
but no.
Don't defend yourself here.
I-
There's no defense for this.
I thought-
no.
I'm sorry, I
You
did.
messed up. All right,
did.
you messed up.
I did.
No, but what else do we have? What else do we have?
What else is there?
That's how much of an effect it has. I
Wait,
had to
let
say it
me
twice.
Stay
pull
by
up
the Kid Leroy.
No, that's you being.
Oh my
just
God,
stop.
dude.
Did tell me?
That's-
Did you listen to the new album?
That's you meat riding. Kid
Did you
Leroy.
listen to the new
That's
album?
Okay. No, I did not.
The Room likes it.
Really?
The Room likes
I
it.
saw your story of everybody becoming Kid Leroy
People
fans.
falling in love with it.
Yeah.
What other songs we got here?
Oh, yeah, let me pull up the
Last Night
DJ
by Morgan
list.
Wallen. Yeah.
No.
Yes,
But that
we're-
doesn't. I'm talking.
You're
like,
talking about classics?
Continue,
Is that what you're
continue
talking
our
about?
Christmas thing. This tier list has not been.
Wait.
Oh no, there's nothing else. None
Wait.
of it matters.
Oh, Life is a Highway. Those
Those
first like. Wait, am I allowed to play music on the pod?
No.
All right.
No, unfortunately, you're not.
Mr. Brightside. You hear that and it's like, oh my god.
that might be
comes
just
BC.
because they play it
Yeah,
so much
that's
here.
It,
You know?
it was a good day by Ice Cube. Although some people confuse it for, I believe it's Footsteps in the Dark by the Isley Brothers because it's a sample.
Huh.
But you hear that guitar and you're just like, oh, this is Ice Cube.
So in
Oh, it's
other
going
words, Ice Cube stole the beginning of a line.
He didn't steal it.
All right. Well,
He borrowed it. Borrowed it.
He sampled.
Borrowed it.
So
Yeah,
other
sample.
tier 1 examples. It's The Most Wonderful Time, Holly Jolly, White Christmas, Run Run Rudolph. Run Run Rudolph. That is slept on.
That's just such
in
a
my
good one.
opinion. That is, I mean, it is. Maybe it's not slept on, but in my personal opinion, I think it's underappreciated. The scene in Home Alone, where like running.
Yep.
Oh, it's
You know,
so
Home
good.
Alone features half these songs.
Yes.
Which is amazing.
What else we got? Merry Christmas, War is Over. That's like the
John
the one
Lennon?
with the bells. Yes, yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Wonderful Christmas Time, Chestnuts Roasting.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look at you, Beatles in tier 1. John Lennon, Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney. Oh, I'm Paul McCartney.
Oh, Paul McCartney.
All right, number 2.
1, 2, 3,
Tier
4.
2, we got Winter Wonderland, Rudolph. Rudolph got disrespected at number 2. I'm okay with it.
I'm fine.
I'm a
with
Rudolph
I'm
that.
okay
fan.
with it.
I'm a big Rudolph fan. I get that.
Who?
Yeah, you
Burl-
seem like the type.
I think the Burl Ives version might be tier 1.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yo, you know, what was it number in the tier 2 list? We kind of disrespected. This is a big one. Frosty the Snowman.
That's in tier 2?
That's in tier 2.
Y'all just made a bad list.
That's
I think that's justifiable.
What
though.
you needed to do
But
was
here's the
split it
thing
up
also,
more.
It's
when
not
you
elite.
when you hear the songs. Timmy and I found this out as well. When you like read off what the name of the song is, you're like, oh, like you kind of recognize or you have an idea of what it's about. Like Rudolph, that's a big name in the industry. You know what I mean?
It is a big name.
It's a
in
big
the
name in the
industry.
industry.
He made waves a couple of years ago. I don't know if you remember that. He did have to take over at the last minute.
He does.
you know.
He does light up Santa's sleigh.
In fact, he does.
But-
Lights up
and
just
same-
Santa's sleigh.
And Frosty plays with little kids. But like, but you actually hear the songs, and then it's like, okay, all right, like that, you get the gist of it. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
different. It's different. All right, for number 3, for tier 3, we're gonna skip the rest of the tier 2. Tier 3, Santa Baby and Marshmallow World. I don't know what
I've
Marshmallow.
never
Oh,
heard
Marshmallow
that one.
Word is
What
that's
is
fair.
that?
That's good. It's like
I forget what
there's
that
a
is.
there's a Dean Martin one that's probably the most popular.
Yeah,
I like that name.
It's
What?
it's all right.
Martin.
I'm
Which,
not, a, I'm not,
I
a,
gotta-
nar-
I
not
gotta-
a narcissist.
I got
or
a
anything.
question. I got a question for you. Where is Baby It's Cold Outside on the tier list?
That's gotta be.
I
That's gotta be
really
tier
can't
1.
say, baby, it's cold.
Even though
What?
even though the song is
It's
so
controversial.
blatantly
It's not
about
It is a controversial song.
it. I think you hear it's controversial and they're like, oh, it can't be that bad. And then you listen to it, you're like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. I like everybody knows that song. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's got that like I mean, it's tough. It's tough to put it 1 if you're gonna think about the controversy.
Yeah.
But I think as far as making waves in said Christmas industry, that
It
one's
made
up
some
there.
waves.
That one's up there, you know.
It made some waves. Just
Yeah.
beautiful if you don't listen to what they're saying. Otherwise, it's a
Yes.
sexual assault case waiting to happen, which is
Oh,
which is
Let It Snow. Let It Snow. Where's Let It Snow?
Oh, Let It
on
Snow's up number 1.
there? Yep.
Oh, good.
Yep. Again, the Dean
Oh
Mar-
wait, no, Let It Snow's number 2.
Really?
Oh man.
They need to play like
gotta-
a Christmas playlist of the hockey
Let It
games. or
Snow
something.
Are we
is
allowed?
tier
Are we
2.
allowed to play?
No.
No.
Damn it.
Oh, 'cause
It's
I was gonna
like-
play the intro of the Dean Martin "Let It Snow." It is arguably one of the best feelings. Is
What's
hearing
the-
the intro.
We were playing Quilty. Quilty played. What did he play yesterday? It was a song that it was Michael Bublé, and it like the build up to it goes completely silent, and then Michael Bublé is just like I don't even know what he says.
I'm
But I
dreaming. Probably that one.
forget what. That was it.
Like
yeah.
Chris- oh, is it? Oh, is it? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. So that was the one. But it was. Oh man. that was-
White Christmas by the Drifters. It's gotta be the best one.
That's a tough one. All right. Number 4.
What's
See,
the
I've-
worst song?
I've had some disagreements on this one, but Blue Christmas, I have it lower than ever. I mean, I have it lower than 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the appeal, man. I don't know.
Blue Christmas.
Blue Christmas.
I think it's okay.
I don't think it's that.
Um,
great, you know.
Oh, what's the Eagles one? The Eagles Christmas song? Not like the NFL team. I'm talking about the band, the Eagles. It's it's very good. I can't remember the name.
You got me, man. I just got here.
I don't know.
Let me pull
Eagles.
BC doesn't play many Christmas songs.
I could fix that.
Could you? DJ Jax?
Yeah.
DJ Jax?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
Please Come Home
Please.
for Christmas. It's a pretty good one.
Please come home for. I have heard that one once or twice. That's a good one.
Home for the Holidays. That one.
Oh.
That one's a good one.
Oh,
I actually
there's
I know
place
Perry
like
Como's
home
grandson.
For the holidays.
Who?
Perry Como. He sings one of the popular versions.
Oh,
of
I thought you meant like the
Home for
Como
Holidays.
brothers.
No. Como.
Oh, there's
Oh,
no,
okay.
there's
The
no
Como.
place. There's no place like
Como,
home.
not Cuomo.
No, it's not. It's not Perry
There's no
Cuomo. It's Perry
place.
Como.
Frankly,
Give it to me, Timmy.
come on.
Give it to me, Timmy.
People are saying that Cuomo is coming back. He's coming to town like he's Santa. Very big sleigh, lots of gifts. Very liberal of him.
Very liberal of him. That's good.
Supporting the Coca-Cola brothers.
Oh my god. Have you guys seen Shane Gillis? Have you watched him at all?
Shane, I know
Yes.
that name. Yeah.
Yes.
So funny.
Very
He's
funny.
he does an unbelievable. He's a comedian.
Yeah.
Like just blew up. He had a Netflix special. He's so
The-
funny. He has such a good Trump
Yeah.
impression.
The idea of him entering a debate
yeah,
like
yeah,
the WWE.
yeah. So he starts this bit
Entrance.
and he's like, all right, I'm not saying he doesn't even mention Trump's name. He just goes, he's like, all right, I'm not saying like he has to run, but like whoever's in the race, here's an idea. You know, like last presidential debate, 2 people, you know, they're fighting out on stage. Surprise, special guest, Stone Cold Austin, like theme music, you know, starts playing, and then Trump just walks out. They're both gay, and just see how they handle that, because that's some pretty. He was like he made a great point. He's like, Biden was Trump's kryptonite, because it was like, you know,
Oh,
Trump,
I've seen this, yeah.
Trump would try and like shit talk and like get in his head, but you can't get in Joe's head.
Joe doesn't know what's going on. All right? It's going.
And then
You can't get in his head. He doesn't know what's happening.
Your son did crack.
What? What?
So funny. Every time Joe stops he ends a speech, he immediately just turns into a Roomba. Falling over and stuff. Yeah.
Good dude.
That's gonna
He's
be
so
crazy.
funny.
That is
If you
gonna be
haven't
a
seen that,
crazy.
he makes a good point as well. He's like, Trump will show you when he knows, like when he figures out what he's about to say,
Yeah.
because like his face will change, and he's that's what he is. Reality TV prepared him very well for presidential debates.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be an interesting,
God.
really interesting election.
Put
coming up.
Trump on Too Hot to Handle. Oh my God. You got to seize
I'm
it.
done.
No, Golden Bachelor, bro. Put him on Golden Bachelor.
That's
I'm
that's
just
more
saying.
realistic.
I'm saying
yeah.
it sounds like Melania is out of the picture at this point.
my
So we're
God.
saying.
Well,
put him
I'm
on
looking
Golden
for
Bachelor.
love. I come here. That's really what I'm looking for. You know, people say that I need love.
Put Trump on the Golden Bachelor.
Yeah.
What happens?
Just see what happens.
What happens? A lot of Botox. That's what's gonna. There's gonna be a lot of Botox going on.
A lot of Botox.
That's probably what's going on there.
my God.
This is gonna be a crazy election in a couple of months. I don't even know who the main competitors are. It's just Joe and Trump.
It is. I think it's just going to be. I think that's going to be the main.
And Robert F.
Take it.
Kennedy.
Who?
JFK's what is it? Great nephew. Great, something like that. Might just be nephew. Might just be his nephew.
Descendant.
Descendant of JFK,
Descendant.
who is a
Descendants.
he was under
Good
under the Democratic Party, I think. Yes,
That's correct.
I don't know.
although he has a lot of super polarizing views, but he recently declared as independent. I think was that him? I think that was him.
I'm registered.
To be honest, I haven't.
so it's gonna-
I haven't
what
been
up?
paying attention
Oh,
as
my
much.
beat.
No,
Yeah,
you're
hit your mic.
I'm
I'm registered as an independent.
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I mean, well,
I don't believe in colors. I'm
all three of us?
colorblind.
I'm a right-leaning independent, but
Yeah,
independent.
I personally enjoy not having to like with every issue that comes out when like a new album drops, you know, like in politics. Shout out Taylor Swift.
What? What does that mean?
Dude, this is my redemption podcast. I don't think you understand. The Taylor Swift.
This
Soundbite?
I hope this isn't your redemption
No, no,
podcast.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Anyways. What is it? The independent. I like being independent because you see an issue that's going on and you don't have to go with whatever your party's view is. You can look at both sides and be like, all right, let's figure out what's going on. Let's check the facts and then make an opinion
So that was the initial idea
of being independent.
of U.S. politics.
I know,
Obviously,
but now it's
the one thing George Washington didn't want was a two-party system. And reason being exactly what's happening today. People just kind of side with the color.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny if you think about it. It's just the color is kind of leading you to what decisions you make. But yeah, so that's exactly why I'm independent. Yeah. You can just kind of see the stupidity going on everywhere. Yeah. That being said, they say that there's like a silent majority in politics. Everyone's heard this at some point, where like 60% or 70% of the U.S. population is independent to an extent. Like they are, and then there's that small minority on each side, like the super conservative and super liberal supporters, and they're making all the noise. They're making all this, all the crazy news stuff that comes out is from that 10% on each side, and then there's the 80% in the middle that's just kind of looking at them like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why are we doing this? So that silent majority is like kind of has all the power, which is for the best because obviously they're not all taking in all the facts and making up their mind like that, but it's they're less swayed by whatever's happening in Congress. Because I don't know if you follow Jeff Jackson on TikTok. No. So he's a do you know Jeff Jackson, Timmy? He's a congressman on TikTok.
That's kind of sick.
No, he's dope. So what he does,
so like mid Congress meeting, he just gets up and he's like Corvette.
No, what he'll do is what the fuck?
Happening in
Corvette.
It's like Jackson Mahomes like slamming the gavel. Like that's tough. That is so sick.
So he goes to all the meetings. He's great. He's from North Carolina, congressman from North Carolina, liberal, and he will go on after meetings and explain what's happening. Just like super stoic, essentially. Like he doesn't show much emotion. It's just him telling you like what he experienced in Congress that day. And he gives you a really good glimpse into the inner workings of Congress, because what he'll do is he'll talk about why people are making the decisions they're making, and it seems ridiculous. This is why they're doing it. And it's often really like upsetting things, frankly, because he'll talk about how people will make ridiculous calls just to get screen time for re-election campaigns and shit like that. And that a lot of the stuff that comes out of Congress, the news we hear, is from the same 5 or 6 people that just love screaming and making their voice heard. And also, he talks about how it's totally different behind closed doors. When there's no cameras rolling or no decisions are being made.
Trump is like really, really academic.
I don't know about that. I don't know about the specifics here, but what he does say is that they'll just drop the act, essentially. Damn. Like they're
playing into
negotiable.
Like
a character. They're playing to character, exactly. So he's a great resource as he just talks about what's going on, and he doesn't talk about his own politics really.
If you think about it, it really is all like it's basically just like one big NBA My Career, because like they're all working on their like marketability, and like ability to put up points in Congress.
You're fucking ridiculous.
The best analogy is high school lyncher.
I think the best analogy, personally, is Clash of Clans. But, I mean, that could just be me. Like, the American economy and everything that goes on in it.
I was going to say just trying out for any business club at BC.
Is one big Clash of Clans game.
Literally politics? Absolutely.
No, think about it. Think about it. You upgrade your elixirs, right? Your elixir producers and your gold mines to get more money and elixir, right?
So the difference
and then once you get more money and elixir, you can upgrade them again. Like the economy, it's always growing. It's upgrading to make more money. Inflation. Clash of Clans. Like it's just it all comes back to it. I don't know.
So what are the fucking dragons?
I feel like that's the Air Force. You know what I mean?
Is that the Air Force?
Yeah, that's the Air Force.
That's the taxpayer dollar Air Force.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
$80 billion. Taxpayer dollars make the army. Yeah.
Yeah. How much elixir did you say that cost? 80 billion elixir a year. Yeah, I got you. I gotta say the word.
They have Bernie Sanders. We're spending 80 million elixir for dragons on a war. We're not even actively at war with anybody. We're spending 80 million elixir on dragons.
Oh my god.
But it's literally like Clash of Clans because like think about how you have attacks in the clan war.
Yes.
Like if you don't use your attacks because you have something that's going on, the rest of the clan, the political party you're with, is gonna outcast you.
Exactly.
So like in that social dynamic sense within Congress, It's very true.
We have a central house, like a town hall, the White House.
The town hall.
And when you upgrade the White House enough, it has a lot of defenses. CIA. When you upgrade your town hall, all of a sudden it becomes one big weapon.
get new
We've
troops.
got
You get new
dragons,
troops.
Air
Yes,
Force.
yes.
We've got tanks, the golems. We've
my
got
God.
we've got Michael Vick, the barbarians. We've got a little bit of everything, and it's great.
We're spending $50,000 dark elixir on golems. We're not actively at war with anyone.
I'm gonna open Clash of Clans later today, and it's gonna be an animated Barry Sanders. Just like,
It's the little lady that pops up, like the
Yes,
help
yeah,
tutorial
yeah,
lady.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
Please help us. Bernie Sanders
Oh my
is stopping
God.
everything.
You're spending all of the gold on walls.
all
The
of a sudden,
the barbarians have unionized.
the builders' huts have unionized.
all of a sudden the screen goes black. Trump just like walks out again.
I'm here to save Clash of Clans. Give me a Trump.
Look, I'm coming here because you're telling me you have a problem with your elixir collector. You're placing it here. You're placing your storages on the outside like a fool, like you want someone to take them.
Oh, man.
People are saying that you don't care about the elixir. Well, you put it there. Of course you don't.
Of course you don't.
You're a trophy hunting base. Well, you can't.
No,
You're farming.
the town hall one is funny, and then you have like clan castle troops and
Yes. Yeah.
stuff like that. That's
Yep.
like
That's
National
like
Guard,
embassies.
National Guard.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the U.S. Embassy. What your clan war or your clan house or whatever, where they donate.
Oh, what
And
is that called?
see, the
Other
Finnish,
troops.
the Finnish always get it right. This is a Finnish game.
Yeah, man.
They know what they're doing.
They hit the hammer on the head. It's honestly, I'd be interesting to look at that, like video games as, tropes or allegories for, the Western world or different like social dynamics because
Yeah.
it totally is. Like obviously it's a
mean,
fun
like,
game, but it
I
has a deeper
genuinely,
meaning.
I do believe that our democracy, Aristotle and some fathers of rhetoric, and when you talk about
You say some stupid shit right now.
when you go back when you go back to like the founding of democracy, everybody talks about like Aristotle and these guys, but nobody talks about the founder of Clash of Clans.
No.
And I think
Nobody talks about
I think it
Supercell.
really needs to be like considered.
No one talks about Mr. Supercell.
No, I don't even know what that
Who
is.
is Mr. Super? They made Clash of Clans.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Oh, my bad.
Might
Oh,
be.
I'm sorry.
might be.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not a diehard fan.
But yeah, I had an English teacher in middle school who was very big on using video games with like story plots to teach like literature.
Yeah.
Because if you have plots and like character interactions, he's like, this is the same. It's almost like a book. You
Yeah.
just have a constructed plot. And
So it's interesting, like going to movies now, because I always know what's gonna happen next. You know?
The first thing that came to mind when you were saying the Congress stuff, as in like the character that they play, besides NBA My Career and
Well,
Clash of Clans,
yeah.
which we've covered.
We've done a number.
It was. Have you guys seen Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
Like it was so good in showing. I mean, obviously, Hollywood's Hollywood, and like movies are made to be a little more dramatic than the reality. But it was so good at like playing out what happens behind closed doors and like the interactions in front of people versus the interactions when it's just one on one.
It was terrifying, right?
It was crazy.
That movie.
Yeah. No,
It's
I
terrifying.
was so good.
No, it was great. It was terrifying.
Oh, it was a little bit.
It was fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
That part was a big aspect of why it was so terrifying.
Why?
The fact that they took him to court because he didn't want to make a bomb that could destroy the planet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they destroyed his reputation because he refused to kill all of humanity.
Yeah.
Like, that's terrifying,
That is
frankly.
pretty
It's terrifying. They're going to do it first. Like, I think we can stop that too, though. Like,
Yeah.
it's terrifying that the people in power, like highlighted in that movie by Robert Downey Jr. They were so
He's
intent
so
on.
good.
No, he's fantastic,
Oh my
and he did a
God.
great job of showing how terrifying someone in power can
Yes.
be when they're trying
Yeah.
to accomplish something like that.
No,
And it's terrifying that that's their main goal for the most part. I mean, $80 billion a year goes towards defense. So there's constant investment in making a bigger bomb.
Yeah.
So at some point, there will be a bomb that can just blow up the planet.
Yeah.
It's just terrifying to think about.
Yeah.
And other than obviously the bomb itself being terrifying, that it could just blow up a city, the politics behind it was pretty scary too.
Yeah.
Pretty scary too. Really interesting to see though.
It was interesting to see. I liked it. I did not mind it at all.
Did not mind that movie. Robert Downey Jr. is great.
He's so
He did
good.
a great
dude.
job.
He is so good. I mean, he's got to be up there, like with like if you had a hall pass theoretically. Not that I'm a straight man, but I mean Paul Rudd, he's up there. Robert Downey Jr. He's up there, man. It's just like the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They've
They've
knew what they were
collected
doing.
the Infinity Stones.
Yes,
All
they
right,
knew what they were
doing.
doing. They knew what they were
They knew
doing,
what they were
man.
And they just got Deadpool too.
Oh my God, Deadpool is so good. It is so good. That is an unbelievable series.
It's funny. Robert Downey Jr. is one of those actors that a lot of people wrote off as a one character.
Yeah,
guy.
right back though. Gino.
He did
Call
not right
Gino.
back. He did not right back. Not right back. He's
Yeah.
so diverse in his character stuff. I don't know if you saw
Yeah.
Doolittle, which was like
Is that
came
the
out
one
like
on the
2 years
ship?
ago, 3 years ago.
Oh.
No,
It's
it's
the
the one
doctor,
with
the
the
doctor that
animals?
talks to
Doctor.
animals.
Yeah, he talks to
Yeah.
animals. Talks to
Yeah.
animals.
He's also was he Sherlock or Watson?
He was Sherlock. He was 2007. Those are two great examples. Like those are completely different roles from Iron Man. Completely
Yeah.
different from what he did in
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer, which I think might have been his best role. Oppenheimer, he was fantastic. I hated
Yeah.
him. I hated him.
Yeah,
He did a great job.
he did a great job. No, he did.
But yeah, no, I thought he was going to be one of those actors that was just kind of like a one-trick pony. But then he
Yeah.
kind of proved everyone wrong there, which is awesome. you
Yeah.
know? You know.
I mean, Iron Man. I personally think that you can't really top that. Role.
I mean, you can't top that.
I am
it's,
Iron Man.
it's just it's something about it. Something about that Iron Man 1 intro where you're playing the little AC/DC in the background. Oh, Thunderstruck. Come on.
Yep.
Doesn't get much better than that. That's America right there. Iron
Oh,
Man
yeah.
flying into frame.
The
with
military-industrial
Thunderstruck.
complex. Oh yeah, corporations making money.
Barry
off of
Sanders
war.
in the
billion
background.
dollars.
There's dragons
$80
coming in
billion
from Clash of Clans. Like that's America.
What would Bernie Sanders say to the Iron Man suit? Trying to get imagine he was the
He's
Congress
Iron Man?
guy. No, he was the
Aw.
Congress guy in the
I was
second
going
Iron
somewhere
Man movie.
else.
Oh, he's just like
Imagine that. You're flying into battle on a dragon from Clash of Clans. You look to your right, and it's Barry Sanders in an Iron Man.
you mean Bernie or
And then
Ben-
it's-
Bernie or Barry?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, Bernie on in an Iron Man suit, and the face just comes down, and he's like, "Hello, maybe gonna come get a shit."
What would he say if he was trying to get a hold of the Iron Man
He'd
suit?
be like, "So we have a private corporation in Stark Industries. They're waging war as a private company. He's making these suits and flying around. Frankly, I think we need to regulate it." I honestly don't know his stance on a lot of policy. I just know that he doesn't like spending money. He doesn't like the military-industrial complex.
no.
He's got a fantastic sweater setup. I will say that.
That much he does, and some very
The
nicely
mittens, man.
knitted gloves.
Those that get it.
Mittens.
He gets it, man.
Yeah, he gets
He's
it.
got the homemade mittens. That's fantastic.
So you read about the person that made those for him?
No.
Their company blew up.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
overnight.
Yeah.
Overnight, they sold like thousands of pairs
their
of
target
gloves.
their target demographic was like late boomer women, because my aunt is that, and she's Democratic, loves Bernie Sanders. I believe she bought a pair.
There you go.
I
So they hit
I would buy a pair.
They hit the jackpot.
Absolutely, that's the kind of thing that hits the target demographic.
Yeah.
because they're like, oh my, look at his mittens, they're so cute.
Look
oh my
at
god,
Bernie, he's adorable.
I have to have one.
Give me the mittens, Bernie. He looks so cute.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
that's a man's man.
I feel like that's a great
he-
Christmas gift.
Is he
Mittens?
officially running or no?
I don't know.
I have no idea
think
what's
he
going
is.
on. I think it's just Biden.
I think
At
he's
this point, I don't really know
Yeah.
what's happening. I mean, that's kind of how it always is, though. Like, you know.
huh?
What? What? Yeah,
Yeah.
really gonna be a convoluted race. I've been following.
the only
closely.
people I
Convoluted.
know.
This guy runs a podcast.
I say big words on
The
occasion.
three that I
that's
know
fine.
are, well, obviously besides Trump, are Vivek,
yes,
Nikki Haley, and then Chris Christie, I believe, is still up there.
he's still in
man.
there. DeSantis is still
Chris
going.
Christie is like that journeyman NFL player. Like, you turn on the
Dude,
TV,
he
dude,
is
you
the
turn,
Ryan Fitzpatrick
You,
of
you
the-
turn on like the TV for the presidential
Yeah.
debate, and it's like you're seeing like Jadeveon Clowney, like, oh my god, he's on the Ravens now.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like he's still doing debates. Huh?
I feel like
Nice.
that's gonna
Here we
be Josh Dobbs in the future. Like,
Yeah.
he's just
Let's go there.
Exactly.
Yeah, there aren't
Can
any.
you take me higher?
Mike
Dude.
Pence is no longer running, and Stein is independent. Jill Stein.
Yeah, baby.
She was the Green Party candidate in 2016. Jill Stein.
Run it back.
Jill.
Run it back.
Run it back.
Run it back.
What about
We going baby on
Gary
baby.
Johnson? Is he running?
is it?
Gary Johnson, Libertarian Party. He ran in 2016.
He is not. He ran 2020 though. I do remember that.
Yeah, that sounds
I do
right.
remember that because my somebody I know voted for him, because they didn't want to vote for the other two. They voted for Gary Johnson. Yeah,
Gary Johnson.
Gary Johnson. Dope name. You know, dope. Gary.
Gary. Two
Gary.
first names. Actually, Johnson. No.
I think
Very
Johnson's a
common
first
last
name. I don't know
name,
that I would say Johnson's a first name. Maybe
I heard of Paul John yesterday. That made me happy.
Paul John.
John.
Something about two first names, man.
Makes you a good athlete.
Really?
LeBron James, Paul George.
Yeah,
Like-
Kawhi Leonard.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like two first
Leonard.
names.
Actually, wait.
Leonard's a first name.
Okay.
Unfortunately, yeah, that's her first
And
name.
Kawhi somehow is
Is a first name.
Yeah.
I
There are
didn't-
a lot of-
yeah, it sounds like a
George.
food.
Oh.
There are a lot of successful people with two first names.
Steph Curry.
No.
You wouldn't want to be called Curry,
No,
buddy?
but I don't know anyone whose first name is Kurt.
Why wouldn't you want to be called Curry?
I want to be. What are you talking about? Of course I want to be called Curry. What kind of question was that?
You know what also is a first and last name?
What's that?
Cutter Gautier.
That is not a first name, bro.
Not gonna lie, can't even pronounce his last name.
How do you pronounce it?
Gautier.
It is Gautier.
I saw someone.
Oh, so I got
What
it.
is that? Where's that name from?
It's like a
I think
goatee.
it's, I think
that's
it's
French.
I think French.
Gautier.
Possibly
Gautier.
French Canadian. I saw someone at one of our hockey games wearing a Flyers jersey, number 19,
Yeah.
and the last name nameplate wasn't just Gautier; it was Cutter Gautier,
Ah.
like full name across the back. And I
Full
was
legal
like,
name.
he has yet to play a game for the Flyers.
He's gonna.
He's
He
going. to.
will eventually.
Well, what if he gets? What if he gets traded as a prospect or
Hey,
something like that?
Is that something that happens?
Like
on
a
hockey?
Ellie De La Cruz situation.
Yeah, they'll trade.
Yeah.
They'll trade prospects all the time. In
So
hockey.
how many guys do we have that are drafted on our team right now?
we have a good amount.
Yeah.
Um,
I know there's at least 4 top 10 draftees.
Yeah, there's
On the
4.
team.
So yeah, Cutter,
Draftees.
Draftees.
There's like Swifties.
Cutter
and
in
Draftees.
2020.
He's like
22.
Swifties. Yeah.
Will
yeah.
Smith,
That's
Ryan,
exactly what it is.
Will
yeah.
Smith, Ryan Leonard, Gabe Perreault, 2023.
Okay.
I think there were 5 kids who got drafted who went to BC last year. 3 first rounders.
This goalie is going to be nasty.
Jacob Fowler is real
Yeah.
good.
Where was he drafted, you know?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know there's a guy Drew Musialek. He also I don't know. I think he's a goalie. He got picked.
Oh, that's got to suck
Past
being
year.
behind Fowler. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's.
I can
it's
think of
tough.
worse things. You know.
I'm never going to ask you to elaborate again. Never, bro.
Oh man.
Um,
We have a really impressive team going right now. There's a reason we're top 5. I can see that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. How much would love to talk to like one of the recruiting officers.
Yeah.
Of the in the athletic department, because the amount of work that has to go into
we just signed a kid who's could be a top pick in 2025. Could be the first
Damn.
overall
it's
pick.
ridiculous.
Like
That's
just
ridiculous.
I don't know what they're doing.
Wait, what do you mean signed? How does it work with it like recruited?
Yeah. So
Okay.
the way it works, I'm more familiar with football.
Yeah.
Obviously there's like signing days and stuff like that. You can essentially verbally commit
Yeah.
whenever and offer whenever, but like it's not official until you sign the piece of paper.
Right.
So
And I didn't realize this is how hockey worked. I
Yeah.
know it's how the MLB works. You can get drafted in the NHL and then go to college instead of like the minors,
Damn.
which is what most people do.
Imagine
yeah,
you're, like-
or junior league. Like
Right.
there's a lot of
Yeah,
big
yeah.
Canadian junior leagues where they go and play.
Damn.
Like some of the top leagues, like the OHL, Ontario
Yeah.
Hockey League. That's a pretty big one.
Imagine that happening in like your everyday life, you know? Like you're just sitting on the couch at home and then you drafted. Not like I'm not talking about a sport like, oh, you've been traded from Boston College to, I don't know, Marquette.
Dude, that would be funny if they could trade. If the NCAA could trade.
Like
There's no-
students.
there's a
not,
league.
Not just like
Just us?
athletes. I'm talking like you're going from financial accounting to environmental studies in Florida. And
Dude.
there's nothing you can do about it. You just got traded for a couple draft picks and that's it.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
There's a TikTok series about this. Have you seen this? Trading boyfriends.
Really?
Trading boyfriends. So they'll be like, they'll be talking whatever, and then the guy's phone will ring in the sketch. He'll be like,
Yeah.
"Babe, did you trade me? Babe, did you trade me?" And he'll read it out. It'll be like, Joshua's been traded from Kelly in Boston to a yoga instructor Sydney in LA. It'll be like, yes. It'd be like
Oh my
for
God.
draft capital for a 2026 first round marriage pick and a 2-year sneaky link.
Oh my
Like,
God.
Be like, Josh averaged 6 compliments a day.
That's really good.
Those videos are real funny. I would love to get traded, bro. I want to know what my value is.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the video of D Rose getting traded to the Knicks?
Yeah, live.
Man,
that was
that's
sad.
a
It's
brutal
heartbreaking,
one.
dude.
That's a brutal. That is the biggest what if.
It's a business.
There's a couple I think there's a couple key moments in a sports fan's life. You know, it's when they watch John Wall's mixtape, and when they realize how good Derrick Rose was in his,
They would have won a championship in the
MVP
2010s
season.
if he didn't get hurt.
Yeah, man.
The Bulls would have at least 7 championships.
Yeah. He's nut. He is nuts.
He nut.
He-
He nut.
He him.
He him. Yeah, that is a really sad video for all Knicks
Right?
fans because he was so upset.
No, but I get it. Like I am a diehard Knicks fan. I completely and totally understand it. I would be sad if I was going from Chicago to. No, I wouldn't. But like,
no, you wouldn't. No,
but,
it's
but
just,
the Knicks are just
you know.
such a bad franchise historically. I found this out last week, and you could fact check me on this because I'm not sure. I'm not 100%, but I remember seeing something last year that said Evan Fournier is the current Knicks franchise leader in 3-pointers.
I buy
Evan
that.
Fournier.
No, I buy that.
That is sad. That
It's
is
sad, but at the
really
same
bad.
time, he goes off in some games.
Yeah, but
I saw-
he's on the bench now.
I saw him play the Celtics.
It's also Evan Fournier.
I saw him play the Celtics
Baguette.
last year. Dude, that was a crazy game for him. He put up like a 40-point game.
But that's
that
the
was
thing.
His big, and he dropped like 7 or 8 threes.
Yeah.
It was a crazy game.
The thing,
Yeah.
though, for some reason, he always goes off against Boston because he hates Boston because he played there. And then every other game, he's just like mid to low tier.
Right.
But for some reason, when we play Boston, Evan Fournier like makes himself relevant for a week. It's crazy.
We've got to have an Evan Fournier in our team, bro.
Yeah.
We're 3-0 now, right?
What?
Oops. Yeah.
Boston?
Basketball,
Oops,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
BC
Oh,
basketball.
man.
We're
Do we
3-0, bro.
Yeah.
We're 3-0, bro.
Yeah.
And they're giving out Swifties t-shirts.
We've played-
They're
we've-
giving out Swifties
We
t-shirts.
played
in this
Fairfield,
game.
the
Rose Torn,
Citadel,
man.
and Richmond, though.
I mean, yeah, Richmond was a closer game, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
We kind of handled them pretty effectively.
we're
yeah.
3-0 with an asterisk.
All right, fine. That's the case for everything. though.
Post-
Like the Dolphins haven't beat a team that have a record
Yeah.
better than .25.
Yeah.
So you know
Quentin's opening night performance was nuts.
how'd that go?
He no post like his first night he put up a stat line. I think it was like 30. I think he dropped 30.
I did see this on the
Oh
Instagram.
man,
Was it triple double? That would have been
QP.
crazy.
I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, man.
He was
Thank God
balling.
he came back.
Mhm.
I remember he posted that last year, and we were all just like, yes, like basketball.
I'm back, baby.
Yeah.
I'm back, baby.
Yeah, it was like
They had a
LeBron
lot of
era.
transfers.
Yeah,
I mean, in every sport, obviously,
Yeah.
that's how it is now.
NIL
Baseball is
is
just
how it
gone.
works now.
The whole baseball team's gone.
Really?
Half the team left from last year.
I don't think I've been like no disrespect to baseball, but I have not watched the game yet.
They're fun to watch, actually.
Yeah.
They're fun to watch. I've been to 2 or 3 games last semester. They were fun.
Yeah.
But with the coach leaving, he went to Penn State.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. He's been at this school for like 5 or 6 years. Had yet to have a good season. Has one good season with the Eagles. Out.
It's a ladder.
Damn.
Which I get. I mean,
Yeah,
like
it
if
is
you're
a
getting a
ladder.
big offer like that, I get it. You're like trying to work your way up.
This is
but
Boston College baseball is not an end. It's not a final destination for
It's a
someone on
stepping
their
stone.
coaching journey.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't. They want to go to the SEC or they want to go to like Wake or North Carolina.
And I get it. I could totally get it. But the problem is with him leaving, half the team transferred.
Yep.
Yeah.
Half the team transferred. Like, Justin Holmes, his roommate was supposed to be Adonis.
Yeah.
And Adonis transferred to Arizona. And it makes perfect sense because you come for the coach. You
Yeah.
come for the coach. So if the coach leaves, why would you stick around
Yeah.
and risk having a new coach you don't like with a completely new team? Like, go to a team with another coach you like.
Yeah.
And, continue your journey.
Yeah.
I totally get it. But it does also mean that we have a completely new team
Yeah.
with a new coach.
Speaking of coach, I understood the Jeff Halfley slander coming into the year. I don't think you could say anything about the guy right now. That's just my personal opinion.
He makes too much money.
I saw
He does make too much
To
money.
fire to fire him, he makes too much money anyway.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
wasn't going anywhere regardless.
True, but the slander, like he's taking a team like we're a bowl team. That's amazing. Our QB, man, oh my God. Castellanos.
He's found the strengths.
He
He's found the
has.
strengths.
He has.
I'll give him that. We had a very easy schedule, but we found the strengths.
Yeah.
And you know what? We
Yeah.
got to 6 wins. I can't complain.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people this year going in would have expected us to be in a bowl game, which is pretty dope.
Especially given that we quite literally didn't have a single night game.
Yeah,
Like we were so bad last year.
Yeah.
That they didn't give us a single night game this year.
Yeah, it's tough.
Hopefully next year that changes, baby.
Easy.
Give me some nighttime drinking.
Easy.
What? I don't drink. I'm not 21.
That doesn't happen.
No, that's gonna be a lot of fun next year.
Yeah.
You know, coming off of a pretty solid season, I'm sure we'll get some more good recruits.
Yeah.
Just given who our quarterback is now. You know, that should work
I'm
out
so
nicely.
worried that he's gonna transfer.
He's not going to.
Thank
I thought he was gonna transfer.
No.
Because
Yeah.
like dude's really good. Apparently he's ranked in the top 10 quarterbacks.
Oh yeah, no, like there was a
the,
point in
league.
the year where
Really?
the Heisman race has
Yeah,
been
crazy.
so horrible
He
this year.
He can't throw. I mean, he can throw, but like, he's a runner.
I mean,
He's
yeah,
a-
and that's fine.
he
That's
can
the
throw.
trick.
I
you know?
I don't know. If a team forces Castellanos to have to use his arm to win a game, we're gonna lose.
I disagree with that, but
He was
like there was a point in the year. I know like he wasn't nearly in the top 3 or top 5 in this conversation, but there was a point in the year where like I was talking with my buddies. Teddy and Quilty absolutely love talking college football.
Yep.
And there was a point in the year where Castellanos' name came up of being like, if he keeps playing like this, Heisman wouldn't be out of the.
if he keeps
picture.
rushing for
I don't
200
know.
yards a game, yeah, he could
Yeah.
make it happen.
Yeah. Because
no,
also
it's
the
crazy.
race this year has been horrible for the Heisman. It's crazy.
Uh,
No, it's pretty bad. If you compare it to like
I mean,
past years,
and
stats.
What do you mean? There's no front runner? Or?
Yes, there's no like Caleb Williams was the guy. You can't he dropped a couple games. He's had a couple bad performances. Penix he's
yeah.
same thing.
But I believe they're both ahead of
Bo Nix.
Castellanos. No, Bo Nix is ahead of Castellanos too.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
Marvin,
yeah, no, I
Marvin,
think-
Marvin Harris.
What do you think?
is.
What do you
Castellanos,
think?
I think
Shiloh
he's out of the
Sanders
top
falls
top
now?
5.
Shiloh
top 10.
Sanders?
Yeah.
Horrible.
He won't even be close.
Because I remember the first couple of games, everyone's like,
Dude,
this
oh,
is
you mean
the...
They
Travis
lost by
Hunter?
40
What?
last
You mean
night.
Travis Hunter?
Well, yeah, my bad, Travis Hunter.
No,
There was...
he won't get it.
I mean, not anymore. I remember
Maybe
there was a
next year.
stretch in the beginning.
Colorado lost by 40 last night
To who?
to a team that was 4-6.
Washington State.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What's Colorado's record now?
They're now
4-7,
4-6.
I think.
4-7.
They started off so strong.
final score was like
that
52 to
connection
6.
was ridiculous. Quarterback throwing for almost 500 yards a game. First couple games, that was ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
So last night Colorado is now 4-7. They played Washington State, which going into last night was 4-6. They lost 14 to 56.
So their defense just sucks. And clearly their
I
offense
mean,
isn't pulling
clearly
it.
everything
Okay.
just
Yeah.
went horribly.
Yeah.
It's really sad. But like we're 3 weeks out from like every major sports media network always covering Colorado and what's going on with Prime and what's going on with Shador and Shiloh. Like everybody knows those names because at the beginning of the year that was the thing. Like Lil Wayne ran out with the team from that's crazy.
It's just
I
ridiculous.
mean,
for
to be
him.
fair,
His
they
little
did win
legs
one
didn't
game
carry
last
him.
year.
Yeah.
So, like,
no,
they're getting better.
and he brought back a dying program
Yes.
that's going to improve.
Absolutely.
I understand that. But losing by 40 to a team that's 4-6,
Can't have
that's
that.
tough. That is really tough.
That's tough.
Shout out to Pac-2 though.
Yeah.
Washington State and Oregon State.
Pac-2.
Back to.
What?
Yeah, BC's on the up though, which is real nice. You
Mm.
know, hopefully we'll get, like I was saying, even more recruits last year. Honestly, I think it was such a handicap having Jerkovich last year.
Yeah.
That's his name, right?
And then we lost.
Jerkovich,
We
whatever they call
lost to him on
Yeah,
Thursday.
we lost. Did we really?
Well, he didn't. He's
Did
so
he
bad.
transfer?
He's so bad. He transferred to Pitt. He's at his third school. This is like his 6th or 7th year.
So he was
Uh,
really good, and then he got hurt.
He was
Right.
Yeah, he was. Some people were arguing he could have been a first-round pick out in 2021, or something like that.
Crazy.
Stays terrible 2022. Zay Flowers makes him look like he can actually play quarterback.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gets to Pitt so bad that he transfers to or switches positions and now he's a tight end and he didn't play.
He's a tight end.
He's a tight end.
Wow.
A fall from grace.
Yeah. I remember people were saying that he was something special before he got hurt, and now he practically can't throw the ball. Yeah, because of that
D-Rose,
injury.
bro.
He is D Rose.
He is
He's D Rose, except that he didn't make it long enough for the injury to get him to the league.
Yeah. Or set him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
Well,
but
he was a gunslinger.
Yeah.
yeah.
But if you get hurt, like you lose all of the positives of being a gunslinger, you are the worst type of quarterback.
Yeah. There's not much you can do
You
with it.
sit there, you get hit, and you can't make throws.
Although you can say the same thing about being a running quarterback too. If you get hurt in the wrong kind of way, then your career is just over. Cam Newton, we saw with Cam Newton. Dude went from MVP form to 2 years later just practically out of the league. Just
Was that
he
because of
couldn't run
injury?
Yeah, his shoulder.
Shoulder injury. When you take away your ability to throw the ball and all you can do is run, people know how you run. Like, it's really unfortunate. But
That was Ron Rivera's fault and the Panthers' fault. He shouldn't have been playing.
I don't know. But on the come up, baby.
So on the come up.
And apparently basketball, we were talking to somebody. They said they think basketball is going to take the biggest lead this year. Because we weren't even ranked last year. They think we're going to be top 20 this year.
I agree with that. But I think the statement of biggest leap. I don't think
It's
you
hard
can
to say.
argue with hockey.
So the thing about hockey is numerically, basketball will probably take the biggest lead. They will literally go up more spots. That being said, the curve is exponential. It's not
What do you mean?
Straight line.
It's not a straight line. It's
Seesaw?
in the sense that seesaw. In the sense that once you get to that higher level, it is way harder to get up those ranks. So going from 5 to 1 is very different from going to 25 to 20.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I think you're right. Biggest leap's definitely going to be hockey.
Yeah.
But like numerically, I was talking to Schaff. He was like, the biggest leap's going to be basketball. I was like, okay, buy that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think about, that all of our sports are getting so much better
Yeah.
in 1 year. I
It's
don't
nuts.
know, especially with NIL should be making it harder to get all
Yeah.
of that help, which leads me to think maybe we got something going on behind the scenes, which I can't complain about.
I think it's. I mean, I don't think it's behind the scenes. I think NIL. Like I know BC isn't a big Southern State school, but it is probably still having a decent influence.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And when I say behind the scenes, that's not meant to sound like a bad thing or anything.
Yeah,
it's just what every
yeah.
school's doing.
Yeah.
They're getting a local business to come in and offer, hey, come to BC, we'll sponsor you, give you $500,000, something like that. Which is what every school in America is doing. So if BC's doing it, I would not be surprised. In fact, I'd be shocked if they're not doing it.
Yeah.
That being said, it's still so competitive that being able to get like such critical mass of good players all at the same time to improve the teams so much in 1 year is kind of crazy.
It is. It's kind of like Clash of Clans.
We didn't even talk about the best team. Our best team is lacrosse.
Yeah.
By far.
Women's lacrosse. Oh my God.
Lacrosse.
Dominant.
So good.
Absolutely dominant.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're playing this year personal too. After the way that they lost the national championship last year.
Yeah.
Are they supposed to be even better this year?
I don't know, but I know that if they made it to the national championship last year and they didn't really lose anyone that I know of,
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason why they can't go and win it this year.
That'd be crazy. That would be crazy.
So
Yeah.
I hope they do, because no one talks about them.
That is BC royalty.
They're the best team on campus, and
They
I
are.
feel like no one talks about them.
Yeah. No, you're right. That's straight up.
Last year, definitely. This year, hockey might take the cake, though.
Could.
Yeah.
Hockey's got to win one of 4 things for it to be considered a good year. They have to win the Bean Pot, the Hockey East regular season title, the Hockey East tournament, or the Frozen Four.
Yeah.
They
It's
have
tough.
to win one of those 4 things for this to count as a good year. If not, it's a waste of a year, because one of those 3 guys, Will Smith, is probably leaving. Cutter's probably leaving. This is it. We got to get something out of this.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Some piece of hardware.
So what are the big games other than obviously the national championship game for women's lacrosse? Like, how do we justify how good a season that was?
They beat the brakes off of North Carolina and Notre Dame in the tournament. They won the ACC tournament, I believe, or either ACC tournament or regular season title.
Right.
They beat Syracuse, I think, like 2 or 3 times last year. Like just
disgusting.
all the meaningful games they won.
Right.
Like, or
Yeah,
the games that
really
they need. They went in and they punched everybody in the mouth.
Yeah. It's funny because I don't go to many of the sports games at all. I go to the football games, obviously, because everyone does. Otherwise, I don't really go to that many of the games.
Yeah.
I just care about the culture it creates.
Yeah. No, that's valid.
So having someone that understands how the athletic events actually work is nice. Yeah.
I love watching ball.
I
Basketball
love
is-
watching ball.
No, but seriously, like
me
basketball
some
is
ball.
so much fun to watch. It's
That is fun to watch, and I haven't gotten out to a game yet this season, which I'm upset about. Yeah, tonight
is.
maybe.
Yeah.
Tonight maybe.
Yeah.
That could
What
be
time's the
fun.
game tonight?
7, I think.
that
Don't
could
quote
be
me on that. That could be a fun game to go to. I mean, it's gonna be full though. Giving out that Swifties merch.
Swifties.
All right.
Yeah. All right, we're running out of time here, so we're gonna wrap up. But Jackson, thanks for coming. Timmy, thanks for taking over the role.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. And hit him with the outro. Yeah. Bye, Jackson. Bye, Timmy.
It's been good.
Like Christmas. Like Christmas.